Hey y'all. If it's noisy, it ain't my fault, child. People got their children running around here screaming. So, if you hear the children, just remember what Whitney said. Okay, the children are the future or some shit. So I guess you just gonna have to get over it. But there's that. Okay. So I got a couple decks with me. And this is for the first 2 weeks of December. It looks like I got 4. So I got my original Cosmics from like 9 years ago. I've got Golden Rider-Waite's, Neo Tarot, and then I got Oracles at the end. So it should give us a good idea what's going to be going down, right? But let's see. Six of Cups, Prince of Pentacles. That could be like efforts with someone from the past. Someone that you have nostalgia with. This could be like interpreted a couple ways, right? Talking to old friends, spending time with old friends, kind of getting that ball rolling. But it also can be, old soulmate energy, right? Someone that you have fondness with from the past. Let's see. It's funny, you can tell these are my original cards, child. They beat up. They'd have been through it. Okay. Hermit reversed. Coming out of the shell. Yeah, I feel like for some of y'all that really is a situation of someone coming back. Yep. 8 of Cups reversed. This is a situation where someone has had some time to sit and think, and now they want to move on it. Okay. I think I want 4 more from this deck. 8 of Wands. So real quick change coming in, or like actions. Because someone's trying to be in the moment with you. Trying to make sure things are mutual. You got Ace of Cups. Okay. And 7 of Cups. They still want to be an emotional option, basically. But like I said, this is general, so could be a lover, could be a friend. Either way, you're due for some type of quick returns from the past. Now let's see. Gonna move over a deck. Some Golden Rider-Waite. What else is going on for the first 2 weeks of December? Tower reverse. Okay. What are we letting go? What are we releasing? What are we purging here? Ooh. Old heartbreak. Kind of turning it more so into something that's a little bit more healing. This could be like releasing grief as well. So if some of you guys have like lost anybody, anything like that, it's really just setting it to the side, right? Putting it where it needs to be, in perspective. Now let's see. Star. So new opportunities, and I feel like, I'm laying these over the last layer. This one's over 6 of Cups. I really do feel like someone wants an opportunity to come back to you. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is about, is it really the perfect time for this right now? So I feel like some of you guys are going to be a little iffy when someone does surface back. Like, do I waste the time? Do I waste the gas? The energy? Okay. Nine of Swords in the reverse. So that's a situation of overcoming anxieties. Now, like I said, they're layered, right? It's the 7 of Cups. That's a situation where really it's easing of the mind about emotional options. Let's see, what else is happening here? Okay. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the situation of someone being selfish with their emotions. I'm weak. Is this y'all? Are y'all like, I don't really fuck with you. Like, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, that's kind of fucked up, but that's kind of funny. Okay. You got 5 of Cups, leaving emotional disappointment for this person. And you focus on making your own life better. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of y'all ain't even meeting up with this person. Y'all might be like, oh, it's so nice to talk to you. It's been so long. Da-da-da-da. And then it ends up not even being anything because y'all not gonna move forward with it. Dang. But you know, sometimes when the past come a knocking, you gotta slam the door. You know what I'm saying? Like I said what I said. Okay, let's move on to the next deck. Oh my god, my allergies are starting to kick in. I'm like, no! Not the allergies. Now let's see. These are Neo Tarot. Eight of Swords. Yeah, okay, so once again, keep in mind these are stacked, right? So, the layout that this goes with, coming out of something that you've had to release and that you've been stuck with. So it could just be heavy decisions, heavy repercussions, I guess, in a lot of ways. In that way. Now, next stack, let's see, what's this guy? This Hermit. Oh, okay, so here's the funny thing, right? Once you heal, you can basically get to that point. So that makes sense. It's like taking the time to go within, heal, and bam, you get to finally come outside of your shell. Okay. What I'm starting to get, though, about all this general energy of everybody maybe having some returns happen is that for a lot of you guys, there's a perspective shift. Like, we change the way we think about things. Okay. Next stack, that would be Six of Cups and the Star, right? An opportunity to go back to something nostalgic. But someone's doing so selfishly. Three of Pentacles for the second time in the reverse. Okay, so somebody is literally doing this just because maybe it's cuffing season or it's the holiday and they don't want to be alone. You know? Now let's see. Wheel of Fortune in the reversed and Prince of Pentacles. So the wrong time to put in work or improve emotional situations. So some things can be better, but at the same time, you might not have all the time and the space that you need to really fully get into this, like, Prince of Pentacles kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could make it better, but I ain't got time. Like, and I get that. It's the holidays. We busy as hell right now. Alright. Next stack. So it's going to be Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords in the reverse with the Empress. Oh, God. This is just a reminder for y'all. If somebody come back to y'all and they're like, oh my God, I just want to be here. I just want to be around you, right? It's more so a situation of them actually wanting expansion. But I feel like the real thing is you realize that this is your chance for expansion. Like, you can go off and you go do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to necessarily be a part of their situation in order to still get what you want in the end. Now, let's see. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Selfish emotions. Now, what's in Neo? Yep, from this Prince of Cups, I'm weak. Okay, so I feel like in some ways this can kind of go two ways. Either they can be more ideal, or you realize that your Prince Charming got some kind of fucked up, manipulative ways when it comes to playing with your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that can kind of go either direction. But, because, yeah, I see that as someone that could have negative emotions, and then when you read it back the other way, it's someone who's working through their selfishness. So it really could go either way. Now let's see. We got two more stacks. Prince of Wands and Five of Cups. I think somebody has missed somebody real hard. But let's see. And Six of Cups reversed, yeah. So, once again, someone from the past is a little emotionally upset. They're crying over the spilled milk in the moment. You know what I mean? Them holidays hit a little harder when you know, getting roasted at the Thanksgiving party by yourself, you know? It's just one of them things. Like, you got to deal with those negative emotions. And sometimes this time of year really brings it out for everyone to see, right? It really puts it into perspective here. Now, Judgment and Eight of Wands. Someone want to try to make something better real fast. And this is like rushing a process. Let's see what is coming out of Neo. Yeah, you can't hurry love, child. See, because these are two different time implications. Eight of Wands is all about, like, we ain't got no time to waste. Like, let's hop into it. Let's do it. You could do it. Put your back into it type vibe, right? But Judgment is a snowball. Like, you can't rush a snowball. Like, that's going to have to make its way down the hill when it does. And the whole thing is, if you try to rush improvements, you get nothing. Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's like you build a house on sand. Like, it's just not good. Now let me see. I think I'm gonna do 4 oracles. Ah, okay. I'm just like, do I take them? I think I take them. Okay, I think that leaves me with 1 more though, because I think this is 3. What we got? 1, 2, 3. And these are the work your lights, y'all. I love the way that these look. Like, super pretty. But let's see what we got here. Aw, I'm weak because this literally matches. Okay, so the first oracle, I'm gonna be weak. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Wait, postpone, pause, and say no, okay? When this person trying to come back, you kind of already know what it is. Like, you just want to kind of call it a spade, you know? Like, not right now. Then we got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I think this is all about clearing out the karma of these past situations, realizing what it is that you actually deserve, where you're trying to go, things like that. You know, and the better things that are out there are awaiting you. Okay, then we got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Somebody clinging on to the past, child, and they ain't helping nothing. It's really not. But just awareness, right? Awareness of that. And it's all coming from one thing, though. A lot of us miss that essential vibration. But here's the thing. I find that, especially with the energy of this card, it's going to be a situation where you're returning to, like, a higher vibration. And I feel like people want to be around that so they can siphon off of that. So that's the danger, right? That's why we're saying no. That's why we're acknowledging the crumbling and kind of rising to where we need to be without people putting a damn tap in us and extracting that energy out of us. Because that's not fair. Like, that is our energy, so leave us be and let us have it. But I get it. It's like the time is now, and we don't have time to be addressing the past in ways in which are not gonna be beneficial or time-worthy. So, I love this. I think this is a really cool message. But yeah. I hope this gives you guys some clarity kind of going forward. Let's see what the bottoms of our decks are. Oracles are share your voice. That's all about creative expression. So make sure that you guys are doing what you want to do in terms of putting yourself out there, right? As individuals. We got 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't be too generous. Don't be too generous, okay? Especially with people returning to you from the past. They might be trying to use you. So don't fall for it. Don't take the okie doke. Then we got 10 of Pentacles reversed. Some people returning to y'all just because it's been a cold year and the heat is expensive. You know what I'm saying? And then bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. Fuckery at play. Fuckery at play, child. See, I'm telling you. Some people realize that the grass ain't always green on the other side. Whether that be talking about love, associations, who you fuck with, who you don't fuck with. Sometimes people make the wrong fucking decisions. And when they do, it burns like a bitch. Because you know what? You were deceived. And I feel like whoever it is that is coming back, they were pretty much deceived. Maybe they had the wrong idea about you. Maybe they just took things a little bit the wrong way. But from what I can see, it's just like, I said what I said, and I'm good leaving the past in the past, okay? I'm weak. I hate it so much. My clairaudience. I fucking heard you should let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. But you get what I'm saying, right? If he ain't gonna love you the way he should, then let him go. Like, and that's with anybody. Anybody could get it. You know? Anybody could get cut. I'm just saying. So, as we move forward in this final little season of 2020, these first 2 weeks, just know, y'all, don't let nobody waste your time. And don't let nobody con you out of fucking getting them presents and shit just because they feeling lonely and they want some attention. Okay? Focus on you. And focus on yours. But I love y'all. It's only Saturday, so yeah. Hey y'all. I kind of want to make another video, so I decided to pop in and do another voiceover. And I felt like I really wanted to get on a topic that I feel like a lot of people always are so intrigued by when it comes to me. And a lot of that just has to do with sense of self, right? Like, how are you so sure of who you are? And I feel like that just comes from a culmination of life experience and acceptance, a little bit of change and growth, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like my approach is a little bit more like of a rip the band-aid off kind of thing, because I feel like I process everything, you know what I mean? Figure out what's the lesson, or like, why was this supposed to happen, you know? And I feel like I always gain the clarity on the other side from doing that work, but I feel like a lot of people shy away from that. So I don't know, I'm kind of encouraging people, like, especially if you have parts of your experience that you may have, like, locked away, or you just, like, you know, they're in the archives, you never think about it. Like, you know, it might be a good time to just deal with it, you know what I mean? I feel like, especially as we're moving into a new year, people need to get ready to purge, you know? Because you definitely can't take everything with you forward, so I just feel like it's the healthy thing to do. I think another thing I'd say is pretty key or integral is my work ethic. I feel like I show up every day, 4 hours, and, like, yeah, we know that that's something that can be expected, or that, you know, I'm dependable enough to be on time. And I love that, because you're a combination of what you've been through and also what you're doing with what you have available at your disposal, you know? And I feel like a lot of people forget that, like, they still have potential. They can still accomplish things. But it's just about not letting the past experiences, like, stop you from really living life, because it's not really fair. I don't know. I love my life because of the things that have happened, not in spite of them. And I feel like the more people I can get to think like that, I feel will get to where they really want to be, you know? So I don't know. Whenever I have something on my mind, I like to write it out, figure out where it is that there could have been some type of lesson there, or something to learn from this, or, you know, was it a teachable moment? Things like that, you know? Just remember, under pressure, like, those are really those moments where we know, hands down, like, either you're gonna be able to handle it, or you're gonna be one of those people who folds, and you gotta fight for yourself, you know what I mean? Fight for your ambitions, because I feel like if you don't, no one else will. Also a big believer in that whole, like, the man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. I believe that. Perspective matters, right? So always try to keep a more open mind in terms of what it is that you can accomplish. You never know. Like, it could be the right day tomorrow for you to bump into so-and-so and get an opportunity of a lifetime, or just to put yourself in front of something that could inspire you. Like, if you're still able to kind of get up every morning, then you're able to chase your dreams too. You know? So that's definitely like where I feel like I get my sense of self. It's definitely showing up every day consistently and investing in my own ambitions, while also at the same time acknowledging where I've been in life and where I'm going, which is so exciting. But yeah, I'd love to actually hear what it is that you guys plan on, you know, just moving forward with in terms of energy. Like, what are your goals heading into the new year? Because I really hope that a part of that involves feeling just secure in who you are, you know? Like, I wish that for everyone. Ooh, sidebar, make sure you guys check out those holiday readings. I got them for all 12 signs, okay? It's kind of like that holiday season / end of the year. They're inside a playlist. Other than that, it is so fun for me to come here and just spill my guts to y'all. I will say that. But yeah. Oh, one more thing. In terms of sense of self, I definitely want to go back to Japan. I want to go see my family. Okay, it's been a decade, and it's time for me to go back. So, I feel like that's just a little personal sidebar for me. I really want to reestablish those bonds with my bloodline, because I feel like it's been so long since I've seen everybody. But who knows? The tribe is worldwide. Who knows? Maybe one day the chief gonna be traveling and seeing the world and seeing the people too. Life is short, man. Just do your best with what you have and in the moment. And if you can be resourceful with that, you'd be surprised how much quickly, not how much quickly, that is so incorrect, but you'd be surprised basically how fast you can see things change. I'm weak. I cannot run with an incoherent sentence. I'm like, ooh, child, no. Like, fix it. But yeah. I don't know who needs to hear it, but somebody probably does. So I guess I'm gonna say it. Please still go for what you want to do. Because I feel like for a lot of people, our senses of self are still kind of tied in the fact that we may be a little bit apprehensive. And that is a big thing for me. I hop right in. But I just want you guys to do the same thing, you know? Don't put off your dreams or your ambitions or your aspirations. Like, there's no reason to go through the rat race or on the hamster wheel and live a life that is unfulfilled. Like, life is just too short. But yeah. Live life to the fullest, y'all. Because trust me, we only gonna be as young and juicy and filled with collagen as we are today. So don't waste it, okay? I don't know. There's power inside, you know, getting on the other side of procrastination. So I encourage you all to just do it. Just do what you need to do, you know? Get her done. I feel like from doing that, you do get beautiful, like, little developments in character. Alright, y'all. I think I'm I am gonna head out and start getting ready for our live stream tonight. I hope I see y'all there. But other than that, just thank you again, because all I can say is I appreciate my community, so I'll see you guys then. Hey you guys, I'm so tired after yesterday's live. We did 9 hours. We are crazy. But I kind of had this thought on my mind because we've been talking about this. We were talking about it yesterday inside the live. And I just really feel, because it keeps coming up, I'm like, maybe I just need to make a dedicated video to it and kind of like spill some thoughts and tell the truth in terms of why it is that I feel this way and why I feel other people should definitely, take a listen and pay some close attention. Now, one of the things I always say is that love and light is a false mask. I do not personally believe that a person can be all love and light, okay? You can have all the best intentions and people can still misinterpret you. Like, that's just how life goes, right? We know this. It's been proven time and time again. Now, other reasons why I feel like the whole love and light is a false mask thing is because usually the people who use that saying, especially inside my line of work, I have found have been the people who tend to do the most stuff behind the scenes where nobody can really see them, whether that be targeting others, talking shit about others, faking emails about others. It goes very deep, this rabbit hole. But the thing that people need to realize is that anybody that's saying that everything is love and light is not acknowledging the color spectrum of life, especially in this line of work. Once again, it's like I have to sometimes deal with questions that are a little bit much, Sometimes people want to know about someone who may have passed away. Is that love and light? Sometimes you'll get that manic client who just runs in and all they want to know is about somebody who's not interested in them anymore. Is that love and light? Because they're asking about somebody else's man and he has no contact to you? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like life is not so easy that you can say, okay, well, let me just put aside everything else I've experienced. Let me just focus on the love and the light. Because here's the thing, right? Being like a spiritual advisor, a tarot reader, anything where people are coming to you for genuine change in their life, it's important that people are honest about what it is that they've done, what they've gone through, what they've experienced, what they've overcome, and how they got to the point in which you can see them now on a screen, And I feel like, especially in such just trying days and ages, be very aware. Because there's a lot of people out here trying to just pull the wool over your eyes in a lot of ways. I always tell people I'm human. I'm not perfect. I might choose to upload, but at the end of the day, I'm literally human. If you cut me, I bleed. If you do something to me, I'm gonna probably get mad. And you know what? That's all a part of being human. And none of that is just love and light. Sometimes you be mad as hell. You know what I mean? And that's just how life works. You get over it. But what I need people to really internalize from this message is that life is a full spectrum. We wouldn't have a rainbow if the colors didn't exist. And I find it very hard to think that only two colors of the rainbow are what people choose to display. Also, I feel like there's a little bit of an aspect of ignoring where it is that you could truly congratulate yourself if you acknowledge the moments in which we're not love and light. Because we all had a dark time or two. Just saying. But yeah. Keep your eyes open, stay woke, y'all. Because at the end of the day, anybody who you let do energy work for you in any regard, or even people that you surround yourself with, pay attention to the things that are just, platitudes and just ways to look like you fit in, or you know what's going on, or even stereotypes. Because as an individual, I mean, I know I don't fall into no stereotypes. A lot of people like to try to put me in a box, but good luck, you know? And that's how most humans are. We're diverse people. And to be primarily love and light just does not sound honest to me. But yeah. I just feel like in 2020, we got to be a lot more aware of who we're giving our time and attention and our clicks to. So I'm going to just say that, you know. Love and light is a false mask. And if you feel that what I'm saying is not correct, feel free to engage inside the comments below. Like, I'm sure there'll be a conversation to be had. But all in all, life is not just love and light, okay? So I love y'all, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. So today is gonna be a different kind of video. I think I really want to just pivot a little bit and have a good old conversation about mental health. So if memory serves me right, May is Mental Health Month, and mental health is something that I feel like a lot of us just kind of glaze over in the daily life, and I think it's more so just because it's a little bit uncomfortable of a conversation to be completely candid about how you feel and how you feel is affecting you. For example, if someone doesn't really value your time, and you know that, you know, you're set to be here from this time to this time, it's a little bit disrespectful when the person really doesn't honor your time and elongates your day without really being conscious of the fact that they are actually pushing aside everything else that you have to do for the day. Now keep in mind, a lot of us, you know, we balance a lot and we all have the same 24 hours, so it kind of goes both ways. I do feel like in general people need to realize that if there's some of us that are a little bit lower in the production side, there's some of us that are really productive, and we like to maximize on our time. Another really important thing is the fact that we all have family patterns, and family patterns can really, I don't want to say set you up for failure, but it sets you up with a certain preset, and it makes you predisposed to certain situations and certain reactions. So today is my day to essentially, I guess, throw it out there and see if anyone can relate to my experiences. And I figure since we are on a walk and I'm taking you guys with me, I should take you to my favorite place in Folsom, and right now we're on our way there, so stay tuned and yeah, come along for the ride. In general, I feel like we all have a happy place in life. Whenever I get a chance, I like to go close to water, so today we are at Folsom Lake, and I am avoiding poisonous plants, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera. Yes, tell them the importance of mental health. They hear you loud and clear, buddy. So I guess diving in, what I could say is, just in general, I don't think a lot of people take mental health serious enough. Just like from personal experience. Like, I've been very upfront about things I've been through as far as like being with someone when the like relationship turned abusive, and like, you know, those are things that like you don't want to really share, but if it's affecting the way that you're reacting with your peers, then it's like you kind of have to. And I find that a lot of people really aren't receptive. Like, they're like, oh my god, like that's so horrible, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And it's funny because they won't change their behaviors, they'll still be passive aggressive, they'll still, you know, cross those personal boundaries that might become triggers from your past experiences. And I think that that's the real downfall, and that's really why
mental health isn't taken seriously enough. Like, if you're gonna disregard someone's feelings and their experience, and you're gonna tell them essentially that what you've been through doesn't matter, then of course, like, someone's gonna suffer. And I can tell you from personal experience, I've suffered from trying to minimize my past experiences in order to make other people comfortable. So, I don't know, I guess that's why I'm here making this video today. It was pretty essential that I really stare my demons in the face and no longer worry about who's gonna see this video or who's gonna have a problem with it or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, I really am entitled to my experiences, and the things that I've gone through have made me stronger. And like, why be ashamed? Why want to be anything other than the culmination of your experiences anyway? Now, speaking in broader terms, of course I feel like there's situations in which, you know, you're just gonna have to kind of like swallow the pill and just, you know, get over it. And I get that there are maybe a handful of situations in life that is the case, but it should not be the typical case. And I think the second everyone decides to take mental health more seriously, it'll be better for all of the parties involved. Yeah, I like how that sounds. To me, life is all about change and trying to welcome it, because I find that the more that you try to swim upstream, the more pain you put yourself in. So I really do my best to move forward, roll with the punches, and anything that happens bad along the way, I consider it to be, you know, evenly weighed. So it's like, for every bad thing, there will be something positive that comes out of it. But it's all about how you look at it. One thing I can say is I would never tell someone that the fact that somebody took it upon themselves to feel comfortable enough to put hands on them, I would never disregard their experience. And definitely as someone who's gone through domestic violence, yeah, it sucks to be told that. And it sucks when people mistake being triggered for being aggressive. Not being funny when I say, like, restarting my channel has been one of the best experiences of my adult life, just after being constantly told who I am or how I'm being perceived, or, you know, or just to be in a position where the way that other people perceive you and your tone can be very, very damaging. I feel like a big part of the push to me coming back was more so getting control of how it is that I see myself and being able to silence out all the noise. Because honestly, at the end of the day, like, I mean, just being completely candid, I don't really care if someone doesn't like me, doesn't vibe with me. If I'm not your flavor, I'm just not your flavor, and that's completely fine. I've also had to learn in life that being authentic and 100% yourself will always put a target on you and always make it to where those who aren't as comfortable with themselves find you to be agitating. Meanwhile, you're just like, do your thing. I think that if there was one thing I could tell my younger self from my older self, is not to waste years and years building someone else's dream and caring about how you're being seen. So be authentic, be yourself, and don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like me. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish, it's important for me to always stay grounded and always remember where I'm from, which is 96 and Olive. I'm from East Oakland, y'all, and I'm proud of that. Like, I'm a brave ass person. I don't back down. I do what I want, and I fight for what I believe in, just like I feel everyone else should. So, at the end of the day, take care of yourself, because mental health literally starts from within. It's deciding that you're not going to tolerate behaviors, accept behaviors, and if those people give you no option, you give them no energy. Period. Guard your energy, guard your vibe, because it's valuable. There are people in the world who are just like you, who I'm pretty sure at times feel exhausted. But at the end of the day, we all have people who depend on us. And in order for us to be there for them and be whole and be 100% and be ourselves, we have to actually make sure that we're nourishing ourselves. And I think my final sentiment is that I would really like it if we would all just feed our inner child. I'm doing YouTube because I've been doing YouTube technically since like 2011. It's something that I did for fun before anybody else was watching, and just getting back to that. Doing something for like the little kid inside of me. Like, I haven't smiled so much as I am now, essentially. But I even feel like there's a little bit more light in my eyes. So I don't even worry. Like, I don't care if I get 10 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, 17,000 views. It doesn't matter. It's about the content I want to create and having the freedom to share it and essentially just to be myself. And if you're really thinking about giving up something that you love, pick it back up, because trust me, whatever it is that you seek is seeking you. And whatever it is that you think you can do, you can. It's possible. You just have to continue to go. Press play. So, if you enjoyed this video, I really do hope that you hit the bell, like, subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram too. It'll all be linked below.
Need you lay down on this floor. Don't be shy, come get some more. Pain is pleasure, it gets worse. You better lay there, get this work. Keep it coming till we burst. Got you feeling an audience first. Ignite your spirit like a church. Body's the temple of this earth. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Need you lay down on this floor. Don't be shy, come get some more. Pain is pleasure, it gets worse. You better lay there, get this work. Keep it coming till we burst. Got you feeling an audience first. Ignite your spirit like a church. Body's the temple of this earth. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I want you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you?
Hi, I'm new here. Did you skip me? Oh my gosh.
1, 2, buckle my shoes. Stand on these bitches that I can't do. Lost in the ocean, losing ambitions. Make some decisions, come up with millions. Came from the bottom to the top. It's up until we can't touch stop. Can't wait for my music to pop on. Motherfucking J gon' make that Twitter drop. Came from the bottom to the top. It's up until we can't touch stop. Can't wait for my music to pop on. Motherfucking J gon' make that Twitter drop. You only try to use me. Come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me? You only try to use me. Come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me? I'ma tell you just one time, don't play with my business online. Cause I'm about this shit, finna come up quick. And I really don't think that you want this bitch. I'ma tell you just one time, don't be playing with my business online. Cause I'm about this shit, finna come up quick. And I really don't think that you want this bitch. Came from the bottom to the top, it's open so we can move that style. Can't wait for my music to pop on, motherfucking day gon' make that Twitter drop. Came from the bottom to the top, it's open so we can move that style. Can't wait for my music to pop on, motherfucking day gon' make that Twitter drop. You only tryna use me, come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me? You only tryna use me, come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me? Did you ask? Did you skip me? Well, bitch, did you tip me? And devour me, I'm good. Tip me, you should. Best believe I'm the one that's pulling days. Best believe I'm the one that's getting paid. Get paid. Came from the bottom to the top, it's open so we can move that style. Can't wait for my music to pop on, motherfucking day gon' make that Twitter drop. Came from the bottom to the top, it's open so we can move that style. Can't wait for my music to pop on, motherfucking day gon' make that Twitter drop. You only tryna use me, come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me? You only tryna use me, come again, bitch, excuse me. Who said you could abuse me? Who said you could just use me?
Freshly active on this channel, we now have channel memberships. If you're interested, feel free to go ahead and hit that join button. There are some perks for each tier as well, so go ahead and check that out. And other than that, you guys, I really appreciate you guys. Look at us getting new milestones as a community. Go ahead. Get a reading, because you know you're thinking about them and you know that you want to know the tea, okay? My rates are as follows. $7 for a single situation in which you want some clarity on. And $14 for 3 questions. Okay, get the tea on you and your man. Find out what's going on. Okay? Alright, you guys, do not forget, I do offer private stream readings. All I ask is that you book them at least a day ahead of time. Those guys are half-hour readings for $30 with no question limit. Most people do actually end up running out of questions, but you know how we do. We get all the answers and we get them fast. Book whenever. And a word from our sponsors. Me. You been arguing with your man? Has it been hard to get along? Do you wonder if he has a wandering eye? Are you wondering if it's time to get the cast iron skillet? Well, it ain't time to do that. It's time to get a reading. $7 for a single question, $14 for 3. Hey y'all, a little bonus incentive here. I would encourage you guys to click that join button and become a actual channel member. And why do I say this? Because there will be certain sections of the show that will start to be behind, you know, membership only privileges. So, if you don't want to miss out, hit that button. It's a great deal.
See, what we're not about to do is let any situation get the best of us. See, as a tribe, we focus on like conflict management. We know how to resolve things, okay? But at this point, I'm completely over it. I'm just past the horizon, where the sun never sets and no yeah, must have been made in the best ain't shit. Nothing better than this. Couldn't think of a wish. I just want your kiss as we turkey this. Nothing better than this. Couldn't think of a wish. Just want your kiss as we turkey this.
So what we about to do right now is I want you to get up out of your seat, okay? Because we about to work for prosperity. Whatever's bothering you, we gonna shake it off today, okay? Look over there and say, look, I'm just passive, right? I'm doing fine. In the meantime,
I'm just
let's
past the horizon, where the sun never sets and nobody forgets about the loving we get. Oh yeah, it must have been made in the best ain't shit. Nothing better than this. Couldn't think of a wish. I just want your kiss as we turkey this. Nothing better than this. Couldn't think of a wish. Just want your kiss as we turkey this. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real. Cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. But I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real. Cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. But I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real. Cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. But I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real. Cause I'm just trying to ride with my tribe tonight. Trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. But I ain't gonna be dealing with no line tonight. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. We all know the deal. So let's just be real. Try to keep it cool, try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my drive. Let's just be real. Try to keep it real, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no lying. And let's just be honest. Try to keep it real, cause I'm just trying to ride with my drive. We all know the deal. So let's just be, but I ain't gonna be dealing with no lying.
As time goes by, I'll never forget all the things that you said, promises you made, some you broke, but that's okay, my love's been revoked.
You won this round, some applause, but you'll hear my voicemail the next time you call. I remember when I'd watch the clock, waiting for you as if time would stop.
You need to break it off, that rearview mirror, cause it's in the past and the future's much clearer. Let me tell you why. He ain't taking your accident, cause you need to break it off. Yeah, you need to break it off. Ooh, no love, no time. Why you playing on my line? In the closet, bitch bye. Tell Felicia I said hi.
Break it off. You need to break it off. You better break it off, babe.
Don't be insecure.
Don't be upset.
And here's a lesson that you're gonna teach them that it just won't forget.
You can slash that tire,
And you can start that fire.
you better bleach his shit.
If you're done with it.
Lorena Bobby,
Tiger Woods, why?
Tina Turner.
If he act and try, you can pull a laptop, burn the house goodbye. Cause at the end of the day, you shouldn't treat you this way. I'm never gonna break you off again. Like, ever.
You need to break it off.
That rearview mirror, cause it's in the past and the future's much clearer.
Let me tell you why.
He ain't taking your accident.
You need to break it off.
You need to break it off.
It's Azrael and Shawty.
No love, no time. Why you playing on my line? In the closet, bitch bye. Tell Felicia I said hi. What's really sad? Looking for a man on the sleazy ass app, saying mask for mask, top for bottom, bottom for top. Them queen, but queen, just make it stop. You can't find love like a resume. Forget the labels, this is for the gays. Don't discriminate, just share the love. You won't have to break it off if he's the one. To break it off. That rearview mirror, cause it's in the past and the future's much clearer.
Let me tell you why.
He ain't taking your accident,
cause you need to break it off.
Yeah, you need to break it off. Ooh, no love, no time. Why you playing on my line? In the closet, bitch bye. Tell Felicia I said hi.
Break it off. You need to break it off. You better break it off, babe.
I said he ain't shit, his mama ain't shit, his baby sister mama cousin auntie ain't shit, y'all.
Yeah.
It ain't no jiving.
And his penis is little.
Bitch is shaking the table.